Hi everyone, and welcome back, and welcome to another day decluttering in my basement. I am here and I am going to take you along with me as I decide what else I'm going to let go of. I feel like we're getting close to the ending point, but who knows? I might find more to let go of. I really feel that my decluttering muscles have strengthened a lot over the past few years, and I'm really being ruthless, and I don't want to have the anxiety or stress that I've been having, so I am just letting it go. I'm going to jump right into my storage room, which I don't want it to be a storage room anymore. If you're just finding my channel, I highly suggest you go back to the very first video that I've posted on this basement declutter. I'll list it above. Also, in the description box, I will have a playlist of this whole Reclaim Your Space back. And I highly recommend that you start from day one so you can see the progress that has been made down in this basement. In last week's video, you would have seen me tackle the storage room closet with all my school books, and in that closet there was this stack of things, which is school memorabilia from both of my children. Today we're going to tackle these memory bins and put everything into the bins and find a spot to store them. Feel that no matter what spot I sit in or what angle the camera is facing, the lighting in the basement is just not the best, and we have to rely a lot on overhead lighting. So I just took one pile. I'm going to grab one of the kids' bins because I have a mixture of both children here. Okay, so I opened Maddie's bin up, and I'm going to go briefly through. I don't keep a lot of their things, but I do like to keep some. So I keep like special cards and report cards. They're all digital now, and writing. So I don't keep like things that she didn't do because we can't keep everything. And as much as we would like to keep everything, it's just not realistic. I like to keep like journals, but like sheets, yeah, they can just go. As much as I would like to keep every bit of work that she's done over the past 7 years of her being in school, we cannot manage it all. So we really have to pick and choose. There was a time where I literally kept every single thing they brought home from school, going from math worksheets, math notebooks, reading notebooks, health notebooks, writing notebooks, science notebooks. I kept it all. And in the grand scheme of things, I know I liked going back and looking at some of my work that my parents saved for me, but I don't need to go back and look at worksheets that I did when I was 6. Writing, I love having my journals from when I was in primary and first grade, and I often use those as examples for my own students. I have them at school, so I am doing something with them. Whether or not my children want to keep this when they get older, that is going to be completely up to them. At the moment, they do like looking at it. They might not want to keep it. They might not want to be the manager of the bin that I will give them when they leave the house. But that will be their decision. Right now, I am keeping it for them because I feel like they're not really at a stage whether or not they can decide for themselves if they want to keep it. I feel something like that, I probably would have wanted to get rid of it when I was their age. But we definitely keep less and less as they get older. And I like to keep a lot from their elementary days more so. When she was in primary, this is her teacher put together her artwork. So I like to keep that. But this is so big it doesn't fit in here. I wonder if I lay it like that, if the cover will go on. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so Maddie's bin is done. I cleared my bins, and now everything I want to keep is contained into the containers. This is our system for the kids' school stuff. And this is my little trash pile. The next thing I'm going to tackle is, I think I'm going to go through these again, and I'm going to limit some of the books. I'm not getting rid of entire collections, but I'm going to cut them down some, because I don't need to have every single Curious George, Franklin, etc. book. I can have just a select handful of them, and the kids will be happy. So I'm going to pare down on those so I can eliminate a few more bins, and then I'm thinking of taking them to these shelves in the little room under the stairs, putting them onto these, and take the tree out and put it in that closet in the storage room. Okay, Franklin and Curious George. I think it's mainly Franklin in here. So for the Franklin count, I'm keeping 14 and donating 17 of them. So, oh, actually more Franklin, because these ones I'm going to donate as well. So we have 5 of these, 17 of these, for a total of 22 books being donated. I'm going to go find the rest of the Curious George so I can see which ones I have. Change of plans. I found Stain Bears, so I'm going to go through this bin and try to minimize it down to 1. We're keeping 11 Berenstain Bear books, and I'm pretty sure donating 11 as well. No, 13. So I am donating 13 Berenstain Bears, keeping 11. That is really good, I think, because I'm really paring down and not having a pile of books, and I'm going to try to contain it to just this one container. I also had Mercer Mayer books in there, so I'm going to go through and let go of a few of these. I'm going to just keep 5 and let go of 8. I only have 4 Curious George books, so I'm going to keep those. Another bin, more books. Does that shock? Doesn't shock me. Found my Curious George books. I knew I had more than 4. Keeping 10, letting go of 13. Honestly, so far my bin is not even filled, and I have a mixture of the 4 largest book collections that I have in that closet. Curious George, Berenstain Bears, Mercer Mayer, and Franklin. I also have Arthur books up there that I need to find and see if I can put the few Arthur books on this side. This bin is empty. Okay, another collection I completely forgot I had a lot of is Clifford, the Big Red Dog. Okay, I have to put this one down. Here's all my Clifford books. Wait, no, there's more. Keeping 13, parting with 14. We're keeping a good streak. I'm getting rid of more than we are keeping. We're always keeping less. And our pile of donations is expanding. These are the books I went through when I decided in last week's video that I cut down a lot of the Magic Tree House and the Geronimo Stilton books. So I do want to keep those. Got another bin. I know it seems like I'm spending a lot of time going through books, and that is because I am. Quite frankly, I am spending a lot of time on it because I want to manage less, and I'm okay with that. If it takes me longer to get this space to where I want it, so be it. But my mission is to simplify this entire basement, and I can't do that with a pile of books and I'm done just stuff shuffling. So that's why I am going through this. And it's taking me some time. Yes, I'm going through and finishing it, but then going back, and it might seem like it's double the work. But in the moment, when I did it the first time, I wasn't ready. And I just want you to know that it is okay if you are not ready, that it could take time. Decluttering is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's not a do it all in one afternoon. We accumulate all of these things over years. It's not overnight that we have all this stuff. It took me, quite frankly, literally 10 years, a decade, to collect all of these books. And while you might think I collected them all and now I'm parting with them, I did use them. They were useful in that season, in that era of my life. And now I'm not there anymore. And that's okay. But we have to stop feeling like we're responsible for being the manager and the storage keeper of all this stuff just because we spent money and time collecting it. I am letting you know, this is your friendly reminder, that it is okay to let go of things. If you are not using it anymore, if it is not serving a purpose, and if it is not bringing you joy, then let someone else get joy out of it. Don't feel like you have to hold on to it all just because you have it. Or even just because you have the space to store it. Empty spaces are okay. No, it took me years to realize that. But it is okay if we have an empty drawer or an empty closet. I feel like empty spaces bring a lot of peace. Anyway, I'm getting rid of these. I'm not bringing them into school. And Captain Underpants, yeah, they're easy to come by, and I'm sure I can re-thrift them if I get any kids that enjoy them. So I'm just getting rid of those. And the same with Junie B. Jones. I'm going to hold on to a few of them. So I'll hold on to the very first one. I'm keeping 5 and parting with 16. I got 2, 17. The Welly Wisher books I am keeping because I would keep them for my American Girl stuff anyway. Princess and Black, I only have a few, so I'm going to keep all of those. I don't have an entire collection of those. Getting rid of these. Okay, I did not eliminate any more bins, but I found my Arthur. Okay. Here's all the Arthur books I have. This is like an... Okay. Keeping 9 and letting go of 13. I really hope at some point this basement gets finished and I can share with you the progress and what I've accomplished, because it feels like all I'm doing is going through books and letting books go. I got everything of those series in this one bin. I think there's Clifford, Arthur, Franklin, Mercer Mayer books, and Curious George. I narrowed it down, got rid of over 50% of each of those series, and cut down 2 bins total. You've been off camera for a while because I've just been, again, over swamped by books, swimming in books. I have been ruthless though, and I've been letting go of a lot. I'll share those in a moment, but I'm trying to condense my chapter books into a minimum of 2 bins. I already have 1. I'm working on my 2nd, but I have a 3rd over here. And so I like to keep an assortment of different styles of early chapter book readers. These ones the boys really like, the Mighty Robot, Ricky Ricotta. So I think I'm going to definitely try to keep those 4. I only have 4. The Heidi Heckelback weren't really that popular, so I think I'll get rid of those. But the girls really liked like the Diary of Pug. They're kind of like comic style chapter books, and Owl Diaries are always a hit, so I'm going to keep those. Oh, I found more of the Princess in Black. Well, here's a duplicate, so I don't need this. So what's happening is I'm overflowing. Do it in another bin. Here we go. And this is math. Okay, so I have 3 bins here. And I only have room for, I think, 6 more bins in that other closet. And I have 4 here. And I know I still have a few up in that closet that are listening center books that I definitely want to keep. And then I have a few down here that I want to keep. Okay, I'm going to go bring these to the closet now. I've been slowly moving them into the under the stairs closet just so I can kind of visualize and see what I have left. I've made my container smaller. So last week's video, I know I told you I wanted my container to be the 3 shelves in this storage room. Well, I changed my mind and I don't want to manage that much. So I am making my container smaller, and it's going to be the shelves under the stairs. There are 6 shelves there. So 2 bins fit on each shelf. So we are limiting it to 12 bins in total. Right now, I have 3 shelves available, potentially a 4th one. I just have to take the stuff down off of it, but at this moment, I have 3. So we're going to go and put these bins up because they are completely filled. We're getting close to the end of this video. Look at that beautiful sight. Every bin is now moved. These 3 shelves are empty. The only thing that I have to find a home for are these 2 task card folders, that pile of listening center books, and that binder. But everything else is accounted for. We have this whole pile of donations. These 4 completely emptied containers that were filled with books today. So that means I was able to consolidate 4 bins into the other ones. I have this pile of books as well. These few books here. So now I'm going to clean it up a little bit and go and show you the under the stairs closet. So far, I'm at 181 books that I'm donating. 181 books. I can't believe I even own that much. That is insane. I found another bag where we filled up 2 bags already. Found some more books. 184 books. So we have 191 things I'm donating with a pile of trash. I'm going to see if I can get 9 more things so I could do 200 items I'm donating today. Found 2 things. 1, this Days of the Week poster. $193. You want to see what just happened? This was all organized with magnetic letters. They all fell out. Most of these letters are mine. I just wasn't going to do it today. I'm like the present to go through and clutter some of them. I mean, I could count this as a lot more than 1. I'm just putting them all into this bin. So the chest was going to be tomorrow's project, but guess what? It had other ideas and it toppled over, so I think it's time for them to go. I haven't touched them. I use these for my own kids. I never use them for school, and my kids are out of the using magnetic letters for learning, so this is one more thing, bringing me up to 194 things. So I just need 6 more things. $195. And I think I'm going to actually just donate the Minnie Mouse because as cute as it is, I don't need any more toys in my classroom. Minnie Mouse and bag for $196 and $197. I have 15 bins. Well over 200 items. And that's it. I am done for today. I'm not done completely. I moved spaces for the lighting to be a little bit better, but I am done for today. I decluttered over 200 items simply in a few hours, and I could not be more happy with the progress that I am making in this space. I will show you under the stairs. I don't think I showed you yet. So before the end of this video, make sure you watch right to the end, because I'm going to share with you what the space looks like under the stairs. It's not completely done, but the school supply bins that I am keeping are there, and I am not overflowing with extra school supplies. And remember, a lot of these things are going to go to my classroom. I just need to get the space first. I don't want to bring a bunch of things and not have room for it right now. Okay, come along and let's see what under the stairs looks like. Here it is. So the space is really tight for me to get in. And I did not put the things that were on the shelves anywhere right now. And my Christmas tree is still here because the other space is not available. This bin is going to go up on the top on the other side. But you can see here that all the bins are on that side, and you can scoop, and then everything is on this side. So they fit nicely in here, and I'm still going to have space for the cushions, which will go over on this side. And then down here, I can keep what I have. I will find homes for this stuff, and it will look and function so much better. That is it for today's video. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you come back next week to see another Reclaiming My Basement space. We are trying to reclaim this space for 2025, and you're coming along with me for the ride. Remember, we're all in this together, and no matter how big or how small your decluttering projects are, whether you tackle an entire basement space like I am, or you simply can only tackle a closet or a drawer or one shelf, remember, no matter how big or how small, you're one step closer to achieving that simplified home that you desire in 2025. So keep at it. I'm cheering you on. Let me know down in the comments what you're decluttering, and we will see you next week for another decluttering video. If you need more motivation, be sure to check out this video over here and this one as well, and we will see you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye now.